I earn a living selling PDFs online. In the first 13 days of February, I've made $6,430 just selling PDFs. This doesn't include coaching income. This does not include affiliate income. It's just purely from selling PDFs on the internet. That's an average of, I think it's $494 a day, selling simple, silly PDFs. And I wrote up a 9-step process anybody can implement. Save yourself the hundreds or thousands of dollars of buying courses. I'm going to give it to you all right here. I got it in my phone right here. So step number 1, I say it often, is when people come to me and they say, where should I start? That's the number 1 question I get asked. And I always say, find a problem you enjoy solving for a group of people you enjoy solving it for. Not because it's popular, not because it's trending, not because it can make all this money. You want to find something that you enjoy talking about with a group of people you enjoy talking to. Another way to look at that is, what is something that you've accomplished in the last 3 to 24 months? And what is something you would enjoy talking about that you've accomplished in the last 3 to 24 months? And what would you enjoy teaching? You want to be able to enjoy talking about it. You want to enjoy teaching it as well. So think of something you've accomplished. It doesn't have to be this grandiose, I saved the fucking baby seals, I cured cancer. It doesn't have to be this big. Maybe you lost 5 pounds. Maybe your kids are well behaved and they have their manners and they say please and thank you and no ma'am and yes sir. And maybe other parents have complimented you on that, saying, gosh, your kids are well behaved. Maybe it's that, which I would argue that is a big deal, by the way. It can be something as simple as that. It could be how you grew on social media. I launched a PDF last July for $10. And it was how I was growing on Instagram Threads. I jumped on Instagram Threads May 30th. By the 3rd week of June, I had like 700 followers, and people are like, how are you growing so fast? I was like, I don't know. People kept asking, and I'm like, you guys want me to put this in an ebook? And people said yes, and so I released an ebook for $10 and I sold that. That ebook made me $14,305 in the month of July. A $10 ebook. I increased the price to $17 on July 6th, but it can be that simple. So that's step number 1. Find a problem you enjoy solving for a group of people you enjoy solving it for. Step number 2 is create a solution. This is your solution to their problem. Or if it's something you accomplished, it's the roadmap on how you accomplish something. Put this in a 20 to 40 page document, a PDF. You could write this in Google Docs, save it as a PDF, and this is basically your outline, your 3 to 7 step process, how you solved the problem or how you achieved XYZ. That's it. Do that in Google Docs, save it as a PDF, upload it to a platform like Stan Store. It's $29 a month. They offer a free 14-day trial. I'll link it right down below. It's very beginner friendly. That's why I recommend that. I don't use that. I use a little bit more complicated setup, but I don't recommend that for beginners. But Stan Store is very popular. Thousands of creators use it. And at $29, it handles everything for you. You can't beat it. That's step number 2. And also I would hire somebody on Fiverr, Fiverr.com, to create you a cover, because people do judge PDFs by their cover. And so you want to have a nice looking cover, because it can make a world of difference. Because we're selling digital products. People can't see them. They're not tangible. So that's why we want to invest a little bit of money. It's going to be about $10 or $20. The turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, typically. But it's going to increase sales. Or I should say it should increase sales. The look and the design of the cover. So that's step number 2. Step number 3 is sell that one product every single day. Every single day for 90 days. Commit to selling it every single day on social media. Pick one social media platform and talk about it. Talk about your audience's problems and desires. Share your proof. You know what you're talking about. Any type of social proof that you have. It could be your own social proof. It could be social proof that you help someone do. Whether they're a customer or not. Any type of social proof will help. It could be DMs, it could be emails, it could be nice comments on social media. It doesn't have to be testimonials from a customer when I say social proof. It could be your results, how you lost 5 pounds, how you gained followers, whatever it is. So that's number 3. is sell that one thing. Not 3 things, not 2 things, not 10 things. Sell that one thing every day for 90 days. Next, once you get a handful of customers, anywhere from 1 to 10, talk to them. Ask for feedback. Manually email them. I don't care if you have to email them 5 times. Not every day, obviously, but email them. Ask them for feedback. Say, give me your honest feedback. You're not going to hurt my feelings. And get their honest feedback. And take that feedback and make improvements on the product. If they say chapter 3 is too wordy, too long, chapter 4 is you kind of skimmed over some things. I don't get how you do this to this, and you go, oh yeah, you know what, you're right, let me fix that. And you add to chapter 4. You maybe remove some things from chapter 3. And you make it better per their suggestions. This is suggestions from customers who've given you money. These are really the only suggestions you want to listen to, not some stranger on the internet. So that's kind of that's step 4, get feedback from customers. Step 5 is improve the product with the feedback, which I kind of discussed. As you're talking, step number 6 is as you're talking to these customers, ask for testimonials. You ask 10 people for testimonials, you're probably going to get between 3 to 5. You're not going to get 10, unfortunately. You'll get 3 to 5. Even if people say they'll give you a testimonial, not everybody will do it. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Step number 7, once you get feedback and you make improvements and you get some testimonials, increase the price. I launched Threads Unleashed at $10 July 1st, and then I increased the price to $17. As I got more social proof, I increased the price. Step number 8 is continue having conversations with those customers that bought your PDF. Have conversations, talk to them, find out what other problems they're having. If you talk to 10 customers, you're probably going to find 3 of them have the same problem, the next problem, and if you can solve that problem, oh, hey, okay, I've talked to 10 of you guys and gals, and 3 of you said you're suffering or struggling with XYZ. I happen to know how to solve XYZ because I've done that myself, and I've struggled with that myself, and I've actually solved it for myself, so that could be your next product. And that's the last step, step number 9, creating products around the problems they share with you if you know how to solve them, obviously. If you don't know how to solve them, don't sell them something and pretend like you know how to solve that. But that's it. That's literally it. And a lot of people get caught up in, they give up way too soon because they launch the product, they only sell 2 or 3, and that's the problem. They think they're going to sell 50 on day 1 or the first week. That very rarely ever happens. You're going to sell a couple, and then you get feedback. You talk to those customers, and then you promote your goddamn face off. Continually promote your face off. A lot of people underestimate how much you have to promote yourself. And that's one of the biggest struggles, is people aren't making enough offers. They're too scared. They don't want to come across salesy. And if you truly believe in your offer, most people don't. If you truly believe in your offer being the solution to their problem, you have a moral obligation to pitch that to them. And so if you feel salesy or you feel gross pitching it to them, there's something wrong with your offer. Your offer should feel like a massive giving to the person. Like, you should feel like you're doing them a favor. Like you feel guilty that they don't have the solution because you have the solution to their problem. And if you don't feel that way, then you have an offer problem and you have to fix that. And so you work on the product and you make your offer better, where you feel like a fool and you feel bad that they don't have it in their hands. So again, I have a phrase that I use on social media often that I say, make more offers, because a lot of entrepreneurs, they're just not making enough offers. People come to me and they're like, Adam, I'm not making the sales. And the first question I ask them is, how many offers have you made in the last 7 days? And most people will say, I think I did 1 on Tuesday. I can't remember though. They don't know if they made an offer, and they think they might have, And I was like, well, there's your problem. You're not pitching your product. It's the whole, if you don't ask, you're not going to get. So you have to make offers, and to get over that fear, like I said, you have to get comfortable with your offer and truly believe in your offer and have conviction in your offer. For example, I have a product called the Digital Product Challenge. I'll link it right down below. It's $97. It's how to create and launch a digital product in 5 days. A lot of people sell products very similar to that. So what I did is I added an element to it. If you launch your product within 5 days of the challenge, I will become your first customer. That's the little carrot on the stick that I dangle. That makes me feel good because it gets people to take action. I've helped so far, that challenge has helped 67 people launch their digital product. That makes me feel really good. So I have no problem promoting that digital product challenge because I know what it does. I've had people tell me that they've wanted to launch an ebook, a guide, a digital product, whatever, for 3 years. And they've never done it because of procrastination. And my challenge gave them the confidence to actually launch the product. So that feels good. So I have no problem pitching that. I don't feel salesy at all pitching that. In fact, if you want to join the challenge, click the link down below. I'm very proud of that. I have, I don't know how many testimonials I have. I have a lot of testimonials about it. And people, the two things that people tell me is they feel confident in themselves after going through the challenge because they got through the mental bullshit and they actually published the product that they've wanted to publish. And then number two is they feel proud of themselves. That's a damn good feeling that I feel, that people feel confident and proud of themselves because of a little PDF that I sell. So I have no issue selling my PDF. I don't feel salesy at all. I truly feel guilty that they don't have it in their hands. So that's where you want to get. Now, I probably didn't feel like that on day one of the challenge, but over time you feel that way. You feel that way as you get your product in more people's hands and the impact you can have. So those are the 9 steps on how to earn $100 a day selling silly little PDFs. Comment down below if you're struggling with selling PDFs or if you have an interest or a passion and you're like, Adam, I don't know what I want to create a PDF around. I'm struggling. I'm happy to help. Comment down below and I'll give you an answer. Also hit that subscribe button. I'm doing more of these one-off, one-take videos on the YouTubes a couple times a week, helping you guys and gals turn the knowledge in your head into $100 a day selling silly little PDFs on the interwebs.